A while back, I covered a game called Corruption. It was a very fun 1v1 you versus AI controlling territories battle puzzle game. I really liked it. It had a couple things that I wanted to have improved, namely versus actual players interaction, and maybe a little bit more variety in, the maps and whatnot. It was minor issues, granted, but in Corruption 2, a game that has recently been put out, or at least recently found by me, my issues have been quelled. Corruption 2 has not just one, not just two, but six player possibility. It has multiple stages, the original 4, I believe. I'm not sure if the end hex is originally from there, but we also have square versions of those maps as well, which adds another thing of, conflict. So, this essentially, with the gameplay of the first one, and my critiques of the first one, has been quelled. So this game should be perfect. And it is. I am very happy to say Corruption 2 is the superior version. Let's get started and play it, shall we? We will be Player 1. We shall pick Medium AI, because those are pretty damn fun. We're going to choose a medium-sized board. We can make it smaller or larger, depending on what we want. For, of course, multiple people playing this game, we can choose teams, or we can have a free-for-all. Free-for-all is actually really cool, because, well, you know what? I think that's a better idea. Let's set up a game of free-for-all. We shall be, let's see, we'll pick a square map, we'll pick this one right here. That looks like a good 4-player fight. We're going to choose 2 medium AI players and have them fight each other to the death. To the death? Obliteration. To the death it shall be. So, if you are not familiar with how, the first Corruption plays, it is essentially the same thing. You control a color, and with that color, you control the tiles the color, colors in. You then can click on those tiles, and they rotate in a clockwise fashion. By the way, place your bets on who's going to win. I have no idea. The tiles rotate in a clockwork fashion. When a color end, which is the opening part of the tile, connects to something else, it will spread your color, or the opponent's color. In doing so, you take territory from both the board and your opponent. This is great, actually. The tagline is a back and forth battle, and it really is back and forth. When you get much bigger boards, the swaths of land, yeah, I know, I'm using big words, the swaths of land that are just traded back and forth can get really intense, and it gets really tactical after a while, and you have to be very careful on your turn, on your playing, because, well, here's what Blue has done. Blue has taken control of the middle of the board, but when, let's say, Yellow here, I think Yellow is going to take its turn. Yeah, when Yellow takes its turn, the connections that the board has created from all the tiles moving have created a giant area of control. And if a new tile gets clicked in, that's the color it's going to be. So that entire area is can be thrown back and forth until you either, capture it and cut off a connection so it doesn't spread large enough, or try and eliminate your opponent. Yellow is on the back foot, by the way. That is not favorable for Yellow. He can come back, though, which is really cool because, those big swaths of land that I was talking about, if you connect back onto those and are given an extra turn or so, you can come back from almost defeat. I have seen AIs, I've played with a couple AIs that have had, 2 remaining color tiles and win the game. Do not count out the losing team. Even still, right here, pink is now on the back foot. Yellow has taken back a huge amount of control. Pink, of course, taking that huge swath. But, with that being said, though, Yellow can still take it back. Orange is minding its own damn business and staying defensive, which is good, having all the other 3 colors fighting it out. The winning conditions, by the way, of obliteration is all the color, only 1 color remains. And look at Yellow. Yellow is I think Yellow is going to be able to pull this off. Yellow definitely is going to be pulling this off because it broke the connection in one of its areas, so now it's multi-split. Now Orange, of course, is taking control of the situation. And if... Oh, shit! I didn't just realize! Blue and pink are gone! What's that purple? I don't care. Now it's just orange and blue. So the big front runners, or blue, just got eliminated, and orange, the guy that was minding its own business, and yellow, the person that was right on the cusp of defeat, are now just battling each other out. This is a really... Even if you're not playing against somebody, this is still really cool to play. Really cool to watch. And the AI is done really, really well. It's been defensive at parts, it's been aggressive in other parts, and this is just on the medium difficulty of AI. Dear Lord. Hard AI fighting at each other. That's gotta be something to watch. It looks like yellow, of course, is taking massive control. Orange is just hanging on by a thread, though, but has taken a much bigger swath of land. I'm saying swath a lot. It's a good word. There's your dictionary word of the day. Swath. But yeah, no, this... I still don't know who's going to win, because Orange can come back. If you've bet on one of these guys, you're doing great. 20 to 1 odds, no? No, that's not how that works. Yellow is, of course, on the back foot, but it's got strategically set up split positions. Orange has to focus on multiple avenues of attack from yellow, where yellow only has to focus on one. Yellow's, of course, managing to hold off the tide. Orange is being somewhat aggressive, though. Yellow has taken a huge chunk of land from Orange. But that's not going to give up just yet. Yellow is pushing Orange onto the back foot. Oh, and that's a big advantage for Yellow. But Orange is still holding strong, doing some defensive maneuvers back in the other areas. Yellow taking control of that one last piece of unclaimed territory. Orange is going to have to make a couple moves before it can actually take control of something. It's going back and forth real quick here. And it's really enjoyable. Now just think about like human interaction and multiples. This is only 4. This was only a 4 free for all. I've watched a 6 free for all, and that thing gets crazy. Jesus, and look at that. Yellow is taking up more control. It's now erased practically everything. Look at that. Yellow is put orange right on that bad spot. I would be a terrible caster, by the way. I'm realizing this right now. Orange is, of course, taking a good swath of land back. Again, swath, dictionary word of the day. Yellow is, of course, easily able to reclaim that land. But orange is being very tentative. Yellow, though, has many ways of reclaiming what it is rightfully owned. I'm trying to think of new words. It's not working out. God, orange is just persistent. Look at that. Look at all of that taken care of. Oh. This could come down to one misplay on orange's part. See, now orange has separated all of its pieces, so not all of it can be collected. This is a big, gutsy move here from orange. I think yellow can take this, though. Yellow has, in fact, taken that. Orange has now one piece of land left. Can it come back? Well, no, it actually can't, because it will not get a chance to split its now giant land. Oh, yellow makes a misplay. Yellow makes a misplay. It could have won. It could have wiped orange right off the board, but it did not. Orange is now taking this advantage and running with it. Yellow, of course, needs to make up for lost ground now. Oh, looks like we've got one last attempt, though, for orange. Will yellow make the same mistake as before? No, it will not. We have a victor, everybody. It is yellow. Yay! Whoever bet on yellow, congratulations on that for all of you. Yay. So, this has been Corruption 2. If you are interested in playing this with your friends, or in fact just watching some really well-made AI duke it out with one another, the link to this game will be in the description below. My name is Ben Dark Arts, and yeah, no, terrific game. First one was great. Second one fills out all the details I needed to have. This is absolutely a terrific game.